Mamelodi Sundowns goalkeeper Dennis Onyango believes the return of club captain Themba Zwane could prove decisive as the Brazilians continue their push for CAF Champions League glory and Betway Premiership dominance. Zwane, a veteran midfield maestro, made his long-awaited return from an Achilles injury on Saturday, featuring for the final 20 minutes in Sundowns' goalless draw against Egyptian heavyweights Ahly in the first leg of the Champions League semi-final at Loftus Versfeld Stadium. It marked his first competitive appearance since October when he was sidelined during international duty with Bafana Bafana. Last week, Sundowns confirmed contract extension for Zwane, keeping him at the Clear Crop until the end of 2025-2026 season, solidifying his legacy at the club beyond the original June 2025 expiry. Speaking after the tightly contested draw, Onyango hailed Zwane's impact both on and off the pitch, and said it was very good to see Zwane back. You could see the stadium was buzzing. He's our captain, he inspires confidence, and the team just feels different when he's on the field. While Zwane may not yet be ready for a full 90 minutes, Onyango is optimistic about the influence he can wield in the decisive moments ahead, and said he's very influential to the team. The youngsters love him, the fans love him, and he makes things happen. He keeps the ball well and finds those key passes. The former Ugandan international added, "We hope he gets the match fitness he needs to help us push toward our goals at the end of the season." Sundowns have clearly felt Zwane's absence during his rehabilitation, missing both his leadership in the dressing room and his creative spark in the final third. Saturday's brief cameo served as a reminder of his undoubted class, timely as the club faces the jam-packed and critical run-in. The focus now shifts to Cairo, where Sundowns will meet Ahly in the return leg of the semi-final. Onyango expects a far more expansive contest in the Egyptian capital compared to the tactical stalemate in Pretoria, and said it wasn't a bad game, but also wasn't our best, he admitted. That said, we didn't concede, and that keeps the tie wide open. We know we can score. We've won in Cairo before. Onyango criticized Ahly's defensive approach in the first leg, describing their setup as overly cautious, and said they came here with 5 at the back and shut down the midfield. But I believed the second leg will be more open. If Zwane comes on again late in the game, when it gets more stretched, he could be a game changer. With the Champions League dream still alive and the domestic title race heating up, Zwane's return couldn't be more timely. For Sundowns, the path to silverware just got a bit brighter with their captain back in the mix. Meanwhile, Mamelodi Sundowns coach Cardoso remains optimistic they will get a result in the CAF Champions League semi-final return leg against Ahly in Cairo to progress to the final after playing to an uninspiring goalless draw in the first leg at Loftus Versfeld Stadium. Sundowns will need to play a scoring draw to advance to the final after they didn't concede at home, and pressure will be on Ahly in the second leg not to concede an away goal. Cardoso feels there is much to play for and that his side will cope with hostile conditions in Cairo on Friday. He said, "I still believe we can beat Ahly because we didn't lose to them in this match. There's a lot to be played for still, and we can do that out of belief and capacity for what we can put on the pitch. We are going there expecting a different match. Whoever goes through, the other team will not be happy, but whoever goes through will be strong because these are the 2 best teams in Africa. One will suffer in the end, but I hope we can be strong enough to cope." Cardoso was also happy to see the return of Themba Zwane. While he said he's not ready to play a full match, he's confident that he will help them. He said everybody understands that Themba Zwane comes from a long period where he didn't play. Our medical and performance department did a good job of recovering him. But for sure, Themba is not ready to play a full match. Otherwise, he will struggle on the pitch and we will not put him in conditions to perform, which shows respect for him. But we didn't have a problem putting him in because we knew there would be a moment that he could bring something according to how the game was. I'm happy that he came back. I followed his steps on his recovery. Meanwhile, the former Orlando Pirates captain believes Miguel Cardoso's side are not scary as if it was Rulani Mokoena at Mamelodi Sundowns. Benedict Vilakazi believes this current Sundowns team has lost its fear factor. He says teams are no longer approach them with the same caution as they did during Rulani Mokwena's tenure. Mokoena led a more intimidating and attack-minded team that reached the semi-finals. Vilakazi feels that unless something changes, Ahly could overpower them in the return leg. He said there's a thing called coach power. He was speaking to it Disky Times and said people might be lost on what I'm saying. This coach Miguel Cardoso was beaten last season in the final, so they know him. They are not scared of him. Look at the chances that Ahly created, more than Sundowns. And when you look back in the last season or the one before how they approached Sundowns, they were never attacking and creating many chances as they did this afternoon. It is said that I'm bringing this up. It's not a nice thing, but I'm going to do it. If it was Rulani at Sundowns, Ahly wouldn't even have had a shot on target or even gotten in Sundowns' final third and scoring a goal because the coach power plays a part in the game. One, they are scared of the coach himself, and two, they are scared of Sundowns as a team. They are scared of that combination. Everyone used to be scared of Sundowns, and now everyone feels they can play and attack against Sundowns. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more sports news.